In the early 17th century, the starry heavens were a battleground of ideas, and Galileo Galilei, the brilliant Italian astronomer, stood at the heart of the conflict. The night of his most iconic comeback, often romanticized in historical accounts, was not a single evening, but a culmination of his defiant stand against the Catholic Church's geocentric doctrine. This moment, steeped in intellectual courage, occurred during the tense exchanges surrounding his 1633 trial by the Roman Inquisition, where Galileo's defense of heliocentrism, Copernicus's theory that the Earth revolved around the Sun, reached its dramatic peak. Galileo's journey to this moment began decades earlier with his telescopic observations. In 1609, he crafted a telescope that revealed celestial wonders, Jupiter's moons, Venus's phases, and the Moon's craters. These findings, detailed in his 1610 work, Sidereus Nuncius, challenged the Aristotelian view that the heavens were perfect and Earth was the universe's center. By 1632, Galileo's dialogue concerning the two chief world systems boldly pitted heliocentrism against geocentrism, using wit and logic to make the Copernican model compelling. The book's publication ignited fury among church authorities, who saw it as a direct affront to their authority. The night of Galileo's comeback is often associated with his trial in 1633, where he faced charges of heresy. The Inquisition demanded he recant his heliocentric beliefs, threatening torture or death. Under immense pressure, Galileo, then 69 and frail, agreed to a formal recantation on June 20, 1633. Yet legend holds that as he rose from his knees, he muttered under his breath, "Eppur si muove," and yet it moves, a defiant whisper that the Earth still orbited the Sun. While historians debate whether he actually said these words, the phrase encapsulates Galileo's unyielding conviction in scientific truth over dogma. This moment was not merely a personal stand, but a seismic shift in the history of science. Galileo's comeback, whether spoken or symbolic, represented the triumph of empirical evidence over blind authority. His observations and writings laid the groundwork for the scientific revolution, inspiring figures like Newton and Kepler. The Church's attempt to silence him only amplified his ideas, as his works circulated clandestinely, fueling Enlightenment ideals of reason and inquiry. Galileo's defiance came at a cost. He spent his final years under house arrest, his health declining, yet he continued to write and correspond, smuggling manuscripts to allies in Europe. His comeback was not just a moment of verbal rebellion, but a lifelong commitment to truth, despite personal sacrifice. The night of his iconic stand, whether in a courtroom or in the quiet resolve of his later years, remains a beacon of intellectual courage, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge often demands standing firm against overwhelming odds.